Hi, I'm Frank Howard, and I'm running for State Senate in District 14. Most of you have never heard of me before because I'm running for the first time. I'm not a career politician. I'm a business owner who wants to give you, the citizens of District 14, the option of voting for positive change in Annapolis. Let's face it, things are bad with no improvement in sight. With good jobs hard to come by, taxes taking more of what you earn, traffic congestion getting worse, and many of our children attending schools in trailers due to overcrowding, and this in one of the wealthiest counties in the country. We can't afford 4 more years of the status quo, so I'm running to give you a choice for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow. I believe we should lower taxes to bring back jobs for Marylanders and to bring back taxpayers, which broadens the tax base and increases revenue for critical programs. During the last 8 years, over 6,500 businesses and over 31,000 residents, taxpayers, have left Maryland. A recent Gallup poll shows that 47%, nearly half, of Marylanders would leave the state if they could, third worst in the country. New taxes have been created and tax rates have been increased over 70 times during this period. Businesses and taxpayers are fleeing to places that have lower taxes and greater opportunities for their families to thrive. Clearly, there is room for improvement. A better tomorrow includes better representation of Montgomery County and Annapolis. Currently, county residents get back only 18 to 20 cents on every tax dollar sent to the state. This is far and away the worst, most lopsided return rate of any jurisdiction in the state. This means less money for new school construction and renovation of old schools, less money for road improvements, less money for critical programs that support the most vulnerable among us, and less money for nonprofit organizations. Montgomery County's current delegation of 32 delegates and senators have not been effective in uniting to fight for the interests of our county residents. They routinely give in to their legislative leaders in Annapolis, including Mike Miller in the Senate and Mike Bush in the House of Delegates, and they are way too responsive to various special interests when they come calling. They seem to have forgotten who elected them and who they work for. You, the residents of Montgomery County. Well, I'm ready to represent you. I am fiercely independent and owe no favors to anyone in Annapolis, and I will remember who sent me there, why I'm there, and what my mission is: getting a fair shake for Montgomery County. For far too long, the power structure in Annapolis and the special interests have taken Montgomery County for granted and used us as their own personal ATM to fund everything and anything outside of Montgomery County. Well, I say enough is enough, and that's why I'm running. So in closing, let me ask you this. Do you believe that re-electing the same delegates and senators will produce better results for Montgomery County a year from now, 2 or 3 or 4 years from now? I think the answer is obvious and reminds me of the old saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So you have a choice for a better tomorrow. Invest in Montgomery County, invest in yourself and your family, and give someone else a chance to work for your interests by voting for me, Frank Howard, for State Senate District 14. You can learn more about me and where I stand on the issues at my website, votefrankhoward.com.